All right, I am back doing another video. It's been a while, a very long time. Uh, I've been busy with work and other things, trying to get sleep and work and everything else. So, sorry about these slow uploads. It's been a few months since I uploaded. Uh, but I have a few things in store soon. Another unboxing of some things that need to be done to the Vsport. So yeah, just a few maintenance things that need to be done. Um, but I'll be doing an unboxing and then there'll be a few videos after that. But today we have a small issue, but I guess it's something that's I guess just a problem for me, something that bothers me. Doesn't have to be done, but to me it needs to be done. But we have a issue with the door panel. I ripped the door panel in the V-Sport. I beat myself up over it really bad, but we're gonna be replacing it because I don't know if it could be repaired or not, but I'm just replacing it with a used one that I got off of eBay. It's pretty expensive, $300 for a used one, and I think it was $600 for a brand new one. And I could not see myself spending $600, let alone the $300 for a door panel. So I'll show you the door panel, the rip in it. So this is the rip right here. It's small, but it's something that bothers me. And there's not really any fixing it other than like glue, which I know that can turn into a big mess on its own. But so I ripped it was I was putting a carpet cleaner in the back seat. Don't ask me why. Lack of space, of course, in the V-Sport, especially for a carpet cleaner. But it did fit. And I got in my car and I put the seat back. Forgot it was back there. I forgot the carpet cleaner was back there, and started hearing crunching noises. I almost broke the carpet cleaner. Didn't. It did. Some pieces did pop off of it, but they clipped back in place. But of course, I damaged the door panel in the same moment of doing that. That really bothered me, and I just had to replace it with something. So here is the used door panel. It is in decent shape. It came off of a CTSV, the 6.2, and the only difference is this trim needs to be replaced. So we're going to be doing the trim removal as well, which I don't really know how to do, but other than that, everything is the same. It just has a different trim piece right here, which is also carbon fiber. I'm probably going to sell it on eBay because I don't really like this type of carbon fiber. I like the one that came on the V-Sport, or at least the one that I have on the V-Sport. So I am going to clean it up. I did not clean this up any when I got it. So we'll do some, I'll show you what it looks like when it's cleaned up as well. But I never took the door panel off of the V-Sport at all. So I don't know what all I'm gonna have to do, and I don't know what all is going to have to take place to take the trim out. But we'll come along and we'll go through it with me. So I'll set you up in a tripod and we'll start taking stuff apart. Alright, so I got you all set up. these are the tools I have for now. Like I said, I don't know what all I'm going to need, but we're just gonna go along. Alright, so I think a couple of clips came off of this and stayed in here. I think. Then again, these might stay in here. Not 100% sure, but let's see. Okay, so these look like they're supposed to stay in here. So it's 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there is a Phillips head screw right here, and electrical connector. I'm assuming we need to unclip this as well, this electrical connector. There's 2 screws. So I'm gonna look at the door panel, the other one, to see exactly which clips need to come out. Alright, so I figured out what I need to do. It looks like I don't have to take any of these Phillips heads out. There is 2 7mm bolts in here, one here and there. So and there's also we have to take this cover off. So we'll be taking this cover off as well, and we're going to need a flathead for that. So we'll see if we can use this right here to get it off. Looks like this is not gonna work, so let me go find something else. Let's see if this pick will work. Okay, did not work. It just pops out a little space right here in the corner, and you just pry up. So that reveals another 7mm bolt here. So we'll go ahead and start here. Oops. Alright, so this is the first screw. And note, this screw is longer than this one that came out the top. so the two that's at the bottom are the same length. And now it looks like we can start prying. Alright, let's try this metal one. Alright, sometimes you're just gonna have to use brute force. One of these clips got stuck. Alright, and back here, I know you can't see, but there is a electrical connector that I'm about to unplug. And then this, you can't see, this right here is for the door handle. And and there's like a little press tab that you push down. If I could figure it out. Alright, so we got it. So that right there is a little push tab, and I pressed it, pulled back on it, wiggle it back, and then I pulled it around and flipped it. So I pulled it, pressed it down, I pulled back, and then I flipped it around, and then out of this little socket right here, the end of this whatever this is called, this thing, there's a ball that pulls out of this hole right there. So some stuff did fall off of this, but it's stuff that we can put back on. It's these. So it looks like let's see, it goes right here. Yeah, so it goes there and there. And this one's loose, so I'm gonna try to squeeze this back together. These other ones are pretty tight. Alright, and I'm gonna clean off this window strip here, and then we're gonna transfer parts from the other door to this one. We got to do the trim and whatever connecting tabs we need off of this one, and clean the other door up as well. So I will show you how to remove the trim piece. I don't know how to, but I'm gonna figure it out, and hopefully you won't see what not to do. But let me get this stuff out the way, and we'll get to the trim piece. This is the used door. This one is the original. I swapped over the clips that were missing on the used door from the original, and now we're going to try to swap over the trim. So I'll practice on the used door first. So just in case I damage it, I at least know what to do and what not to do on the piece that we're trying to keep. But it looks like there is some clips. I don't know if you can see it, but there are some clips right here, 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 and there's one here. That looks like that is end over here. That might be all that's holding that on, so we're gonna try that. We can get them out. That does not want to move. I'm gonna get a pick and see if I can spread these apart. Figured out how to do it. So I was doing it the right way, but the but I just couldn't get enough leverage on it. So I took off the window shade part, that part there, and there is 1, 2, 3, 8 screws holding this on. So I just took this off, and like I had started doing before, I started prying these metal tabs apart with the pick, and I pushed in on the clip-on point that was holding it in place. So I pried open and pushed in, and I got 2 of them done. There's a few more, but it started coming out. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull the rest of it apart without the yeah, actually I can pull the rest of it apart now, it seems like. And looks like there's a piece hanging it up. So I might have to pry this last part open, because there's a little piece right here that's keeping it from pulling out, right there. So I'm gonna try prying this, pushing this back, and then slide it forward and pull it out. And this is the pick that I was using. I was just putting it between the metal tab and pulling back on it so it can spread both sides apart, and then pushing down. So that is it, and we should be able to just slide it to the my right, just like that. So that's the piece that was keeping it from just pulling straight out, and these are the pieces that you had to push back. So these were stuck in the metal tabs, and so I had to spread them apart and then push down on these points here. All right, so that is the carbon fiber piece here. Like I said, I am going to put this up for sale on eBay. I don't like this one, so we will move on to taking off the one that we're keeping and putting it in place of this one. Alright, so this is the original door, and we're gonna see if we can get it off without removing this window shade. Yeah, so I am gonna have to take off this window shade. So get a drill. Oh, battery's dead. Yep. I really need some new drills and impacts, because these are really old and the batteries are horrible. I got one screw over here. So this was stuck in here and something broke off. This right here looks like it's a plastic wheel. Not sure where it came from. Oh, it came from here. So we should have enough space to pry this open and push down. And so I don't damage this one, I'm gonna just pry the rest of these clips off without pulling on it from the other side. Alright, so that was successful. So we will put it back in the other door and then we'll start trying to clean the new door, and it should just press in place. Alright, so that just clipped in place, and we do need to put the this window shade back on. Probably shouldn't use an impact wrench on this, but that's just what I have right now. Alright, so that is in here. And let's make sure this still works. And it does. So now we're going to clean this up, and we're gonna go back in and install it. Alright, so I got the trim cleaned up. I'm not quite done with it. I'm gonna go back over it with something else. But I am ready to install it now. So first things first, we need to do the electrical connector. And the door handle. And then the door lock.
should just be able to press at the top. Alright, so those feel secure. Nope, broke this because the other piece was still in there from the last door. So, that is everything, I believe. I should probably check to see if the door works. I'm assuming it does. It probably does. But, that is it. The door was slightly more difficult than I thought it would be, just because it's like different pieces to it. And I guess it wouldn't have been so bad if I didn't have to change the trim out with it. But it's okay because we got what we needed to get done with it. And those cicadas are very loud. But I'm glad I got it done. Hopefully I don't have any more issues with tearing the door panels. Hopefully I don't have to take any off anytime soon. But hopefully this is informative to someone, and I appreciate you watching. So I'll see you on the next video.